Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Santa Anita Park here on Friday. It is April the 6th, 2018. Gonna look at the third race from Santa Anita, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. Today's third race from Santa Anita, it's allowance optional claim or purse $56,000. It's for 3-year-olds, which never won $10,000 other than main claim starter, which never won 2 races, or an optional claim price of $75,000. Field of 7 horses here going about 1,500 meters on the turf course, or the distance of ground of about 6.5 furlongs down the hillside turf course. 6.5 about, and I show the diagram, just gives me a second to look down my notes, just bear with me. My top pick in this race, I like the number 7 horse here, number 7, Move Over. I'm going to go 7-2-4-3 in the superfecta. 7-2-4-3 super. Top pick number 7, Move Over. 3-1. Tyler Bays is on this 3-year-old colt by acclamation. John Sadler trains this one. This horse's most racing outing came about 2.5 months ago now. The 8th of February at Santa Anita. 1 mile off, 7.5 claimer 9-1. Horse finished 7th by 9 lengths. Didn't have the best of trips. Had to steady early on, and traffic trouble. Really never got a good closing kick. It just wasn't his day to win. But I think with a faster pace on this race going down the hill, I do think this horse could get a good closing kick to run with today. It just wasn't his day to win. His first start stateside, the 15th of January at Santa Anita, 6 furlongs down a hillside turf course, optional 75, claimer 9-1. His horse finished second by 1/4 length. He saw a very fast pace and closed up well from the last, basically at the end. Great turn of foot at the end, but at the beginning he didn't break all that well. It was his first start in the state, so maybe they did adjust it a little bit next start out. But give him a little bit of excuse at the start. But the turn of foot wasn't bad. And then before that, he was previously trained by Richard Hannon in the UK. His start before it came at San Siro in Italy. 7.5 furlongs in the Group 2 San Criterium, and according to the running line, he finished 4th by 3.5 lengths, and it said he held tracking leaders weakened over a furlong out. Couldn't find a replay for that race. I could find replays for any race in the world except that one. But he ran okay, it looks like. And then for a race I did find a replay at Epsom, where the English Derby is, mile 16th, heavy ground and just basic conditions allowance race. Source finished second by 3/4 length, carrying a little bit of a high weight of 131 pounds. He was with the leaders early on, going quite fast, and he just weakened out of it at the end. It just wasn't his day to win. I think he just went a little bit too fast early on. And then in Germany at Dusseldorf, a mile 16 meters yielding ground, just a basic stakes race, listed stakes. He finished 4th by length that day. He set the pace and then got caught up by the closers that day. They just kind of swallowed him up. But his last win in Europe came at Fuss Last, which is in Wales. 7.5 furlongs, 1,500 meters, just a basic lower grade allowance race. He won by a neck. He was 130 pounds. He led almost all the way and just had a very nice, easy victory. But here in North America, I don't think he's fast enough to set the pace here today, but he's definitely good enough to close up, and I think closing up here today, he should run well. Watch out for him. So to recap my bets for the third from Santa Anita, I'm going to go with the 7 horse Move Over. I'm going to go 7-2-4-3 in the superfecta. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck.